lesson, we look into an account of Jesus' visit to the home of Mary and Martha. Now, some of you, as you study this lesson, will identify with Martha. She was working hard to prepare a delicious meal. And others of you will identify with Mary, who preferred to sit at Jesus' feet in the posture of a disciple and learn. We're going to see in this passage that Jesus affirms Mary in her decision. It's just more important to spend time with Jesus than to fuss and worry over a meal. That's what Jesus was telling the Marthas in the world. Now, I think it's helpful to know that in the first century it took most of the day to prepare a meal. Without any refrigeration, everything had to be done from scratch, so baking bread alone would have taken several hours. But I think Jesus was saying to Martha, I prefer a simple meal and having your presence with me. He's not saying that meal prep is not important, keeping ourselves and others healthy, the daily tasks of life, that's admirable, but it's not the most important thing. It's not the most admirable thing. The point is that there are endless distractions that are going to keep us from the most important thing. And the most important thing is being present with Jesus. He says, don't let distractions of life sidetrack you. I want your presence with me. The good is the enemy of the best, and we all get so caught up in good stuff that we neglect that one thing, that presence with Jesus. What is distracting you in your relationship with Him? Maybe it's your family or exercise and health or your job, your ministry, your friends. Maybe it's technology. Technology is a big one today. These are all good things, but none of them are the best thing. And I have found that when I neglect my relationship with God, when I'm not with Him as I go through life, it impacts everything. For example, with my family, with my friends, if I'm out of fellowship with Jesus, in a way I'm a different person. I'm vulnerable to irritability, a critical spirit, a caustic tongue, and all sorts of ugly stuff. I worry about things I can't control, and I take my work with me, and I'm overworked, and I become addicted to technology, and I let it replace my relationship with people. When problems arise, I don't have very much patience to deal with those things. These are all consequences of not allowing the main thing, the best thing, to be at the center of our life. What are you doing that hinders your relationship with Jesus? And what kind of a price are you paying for that decision? Jesus is calling Martha from the kitchen. Come, he says, and sit at my feet. Be present with me. Yes, we're going to be back in the kitchen from time to time, but certainly bask in the presence of your sweet Jesus as the center, the top priority, the main thing in your life. That's what Jesus wants, and you won't be sorry.